Good morning, DXN. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I'm really excited because I'm first time in Cebu. It's an amazing place, and today I want to share with you my experience, how working my business. So it's why I can talk about it. So because I did it. This is the main point. So I not read my story and other books. I did it. It's less than 5 years. So first of all, I would like to talk about is why the people join the network marketing industry. Because everybody wants passive income. This is the main promise. This is the main message. But it's the passive income is not easy. So it's 3 factors needed if you want to need the real passive income. Because what is the real passive income? Because you work hard and after you can take a break anytime and your business is working without you. This is the real passive income. So, and of course the DXN can, the passive income, but why? What is the 3 factors that you need? The first is really important. It's the product is working without the business opportunity. If we see many network marketing company, is working because the marketing plan needed to buy the products. But the DXN is totally different, The DXN members, most of the DXN members use the products because the products, not because the marketing plan. It's really important. Most of the DXN members don't know what is the MLM. They know only what is the Ganoderma benefits, what is another product benefits. That is why it's really important the DXN opportunity can give you the passive income too. Because the products is working without the business opportunity. The people buy the products because the products. Every another opportunity cannot give the passive income if the people buy the products because the marketing plan needed. So it's really important. The next one is the marketing plan, the DXN marketing plan. That is amazing because the DXN marketing plan gives the opportunity. It's no push you. If you want to do this business slowly, you can. If you want to be faster, you can. Everything is up to you. The DXN marketing plan gives the opportunity. I think you already know these 2 points. The products and the marketing plan. So I wouldn't like to talk about more about it. But what is the 3rd one? It's really important. Your efficient work. Not your passionate work, not your hard work, the efficient work is different. So today, I would like to talk about it. I would like to talk about how working the efficient work, because this is the most important part. It's up to you. So let's go step by step. Now I want to share with you my old secrets. It's free for you. So, of course, it's really important. My presentation where only that you need, that you use from this. So the first step is really important. You have to create your own motivation. It's not working without this. Maybe after this presentation, you will be motivated. Okay, it's normal way. But this motivation keep only few days, not more. Your own motivation, it's really important, because you got a lot of no when you do this business. I'm sure I got a lot of no in this business because I was one of the most active leaders. But it is no problem for me because my own motivation is really high level. What is my own motivation? Of course, it's my family. When I joined the DXN 11 years back, I had 5 children. But you know, I studied the marketing plan, and I saw if I want to be the diamond, I have 6 left. So my 6 children is coming. So now I have a big family with 6 children. But I really enjoy it, and they are my motivation. You know, it's a money. Money is only one thing. It's really important. I think the most important thing, the time, the free time. You know, now I'm 52 years old, and as I remember, when I spent my time, when I was a children, when I spent the time in the school, it was totally wasting time. Because the school don't talk about the success, don't talk many important things. And you know, I have 4 adult children and 2 small, and when I'm in the DXN, I took a decision with my wife. My 2 small children never go to school because it's not needed. You know, of course the education is needed, but the degree is not needed. The degree is needed only if you want a good job. But if you want to be free, the degree is not needed. So it's, you know, it's really important. And you know, it's how working now the school system. The children have to go to the school because their parents have a job and their parents no time to spend with them. So every day the children have to go to the school because their parents have to go to the job. This is the facts. So not the education. You know, the education now is available everywhere. So my 2 children never go to the school. You know, the private teacher is coming to my house, and we spend only few hours a day with learning, only 4 days a week, few hours. And every another day, they can develop their skills that they want. You know, no push, because not the degree is a goal. The goal is to enjoy the life. And we can do this because the DXN, not because the money. Many people has the money. Many people, lots of people is very rich, but they haven't the time because they have a job. They have to go with their factories, their office. It's really big difference. So this is the DXN, and this is my motivation, my family. And you know, my another motivation is traveling. I really like the travel. But of course, if somebody has the money, can travel. But if you are a DXN leader, can travel, of course it's free. But you can travel really differently. Because when I travel in a new country, I not see this country than a tourist. I see really deeply. I can see really deeply. Because everywhere is available the DXN member. So I can see the real country. And when I travel, every time I can be more. So this is really big different. So this is my own motivation. And sometimes when I get to know, when I try to show this opportunity to the new people, it's no problem for me because my motivation is really high level. So my first suggestion to you, after this presentation, please check your motivation level, your own motivation level, and create your own motivation. The next thing is a commitment. It's really important. Maybe you heard about it. You know, my story was really interesting. I want to share with you. You know, I really hate the network marketing opportunity. You know, many people want to push me and show many different network marketing company, many different network marketing opportunity. And every time I say, no, never. I don't like it. I really don't. I hate it. I hate it that the people do it, this business. So, you know, I have a small company that time. I'm working in the online marketing. I had 15 employees, but I had a big problem. You know, I have no time. Every day I was the first person who arrived at my office. And every day, I was the last person who left my office. So my business is running, but I hadn't time. And you know, I have many friends who works with another network marketing company. And one day, one of my friends, who is a leader in another network marketing company, invited me his wedding. So my wife and me, we went to the wedding, and you know, after the ceremony was a party, and the top leaders, the top of top leaders from that company, that MLM company, was the wedding. And you know, the people is dancing, drinking, you know, more opener, and I saw the people, and I saw the people who are free, totally free. And I was thinking about after the wedding, they are nothing special, you know, they are totally normal people, you know. If they can do, I can do too, why not? So it's, I had that time only one problem. I hate it. I hate it is what I have to do if I want to be free. So I try to thinking, how can I do? How can I find another way that I can enjoy? Because you know, the most important thing, you have to enjoy what you do. Because if you enjoy, you want to do anytime. So this is the main thing. If you don't like it, you cannot do. Every time to find another way. Why? You don't know. Why you don't do this opportunity. So I try to find a way. How can I enjoy the network marketing? And it was about 50 years back. And that time I was the idea. Maybe I want to use another way. Maybe I do this business only online. But you know, 50 years ago, the world was totally different. No Facebook, no social media, only not too much people use the internet. But okay, I was really excited. Okay, I want to do it, and I like it. So the next step was, I want to find the good company for me. So I checked every MLM company that was available in Hungary, in my home country. I went to presentation and I checking the marketing plan, checking the products. It happened maybe more than 2 years, but I didn't find a good company for me. Of course I find many good companies with good products, but something was not good for me. So I had to take a decision. I gave up. So I continue my job with my company. Okay, this is not for me. So after a few months later, one of my friends bring me a sachet of Ganoderma coffee. And immediately I was really excited because you know, the coffee. So I understand, okay, this is the product that I want. Everybody knows what is the coffee. I can sell it. It's really easily, really fast. It's no problem. So I come really excited. I forget every another thing that I learned before is what is important about the network marketing opportunity. So I really wait when the companies open the market. I immediately, the first day, I went to the office, I sign up, and I start my online business. And it's working very well, so I can grow. But after a few months later, I saw that company is not good. It was many problems with that company. And I was really sad because I had a group, and I believe now my system and the network marketing opportunity. So I have to find a solution. So I sit in front of my computer and I check, maybe it's available another Ganoderma coffee company. And of course I find few network marketing company, few Ganoderma coffee producer. And I saw maybe the DXN is the biggest, DXN is the first, DXN is the best. MLM company who produced the Ganoderma coffee. So it was 2008 summer, but second time I wouldn't like to do any mistake. So I bought a flight ticket to Malaysia and I fly to Al-Sar and I checked the DXN personally. So it's because I thinking in the long term, and as I told in the documentary movie, I saw yes, the DXN is the best Ganoderma company, and this is the company for me. So I immediately signed up to the DXN. It was in 2008 July. Only one small problem was visible. The DXN is not in Europe, nothing is there. So I talked about the management in Kuala Lumpur, and they told me, László, you have to know, in the past, many people came from Europe. They promised many things, but nothing happened. So please call back to me, back to us, if you attend minimum 500 people. After we can talk. Maybe we open the European market. Okay, so I fly back to Europe, and of course it was not a big deal for me, 500 people. So it's less than 1 month. I sent the application form to the company. Yes, here are more than 500 people. Please let's start to open the market. So we opened the market in 2009, and I start my DXN journey. So the commitment, it's really important. But my commitment was really high level because I came from Malaysia and I saw everything with my eyes, and I saw this is the company. So it's not a question. So this is really important, the commitment, because you got the lots of no. And if you don't know why you are here, maybe you are not stable. So I developed a really simple technique for my leaders. How can you create your high-level commitment? Because many times I saw the members, the leaders come to me and they talk, László, I try to do this business, but it's not working for me. And I saw their commitment level is really low. So how can you share this opportunity if your commitment is not high level? You cannot. Believe me, you cannot. Maybe, of course, you want to make money. You have time. But if your commitment level is not high, you cannot be successful. Sure. This is my experience. So, your first homework for tonight, please check your commitment level and please create the highest level. It's how working. It's a really simple technique. You have to take a paper, the white paper. I call this the white sheet technique, So when you arrive at home, not tomorrow, tonight, you can take a white paper, the empty paper, and you can take a column. You draw a line, the opposite is 2 columns. And one column, you write the positive things, why you are here. It is only for you. It is not for the sponsor, not for your downline, only for you. Why you are here. Every positive thing. It is useful because you got the know, you can check in the paper, every time this paper is your packet and you can check if you are not stable. But another column is more important. You have to write there every negative things that you are in your mind. And please be honest to yourself. So it's no problem, it's one paper is not enough. But please write everything that is a negative. Okay? No, it is only for you. But you have to know, when you finish it, until that time, you cannot solve in your mind every negative things, you cannot be successful. So when you write a lot, the next step, you have to cancel everything. But not because this is the receipt, because you're thinking. It's really important. I give you a few examples because it's really important you understand it. For example, when I started this business and when I came back to Malaysia, of course, my commitment was really high level. But of course, I had lots of problems. For example, the product was not available, nothing. I only sell the future. I can only sell my vision. Nobody can taste the coffee because no product is available. So I wrote many things in the negative column. But before I start this business, I start to cancel everything. Let's see example. I'm a marketing man. So I come in the online marketing. And it's when I came back to Malaysia, I told myself, oh my God, how looking this packaging? How can I show my friends who is a marketing man, this is the product? Everybody be lying. Laszlo, are you serious? How looking this product? You cannot say me this is the quality. It was true, yes? It was 11 years back. Packaging was really poor. How can I share? How can I share this opportunity seriously if I cannot believe this is the best? It's really important, and I have to find a solution. So I'm thinking, and of course, I can find a solution. I know that time was the packaging really bad. So when I talking about it, I told my friends, the people, it's really special, this company, because as you see, the packaging is totally poor. But when I drink the coffee, I not drink the packaging. I drink all the content. I use the content. But the content is best. But the company is sure about it. The content is the best. So they can do. It's not interesting is how looking. Not interesting the marketing. Because the content is the best in the world. So I can do this. So from this time, it was no problem for me is how looking the packaging. You understand? But if my mind is blocked about the packaging, I cannot be successful. If your mind is blocked because something negative, you cannot be successful. So you have to solve every problem. And let's see another example. The price. I see, okay, this product is not really expensive, but if I have to be honest, it's expensive. So when I started this business, I'm thinking about it. I'm afraid when I show the product, everybody can say, Laszlo, forget it. I go to the supermarket and I check the 3-in-1 coffee. It's really cheap. It's how want to sell this coffee? It's not working. So it was my mind. I have to be honest to myself. So the first, I have to solve it. How can I solve it? I'm thinking about it, it's quality, it's many different cars is available. But when you buy the high quality car, the car is totally same. You can drive and you can go another place. But the feeling, I have to pay because the feeling. Now most of the car really high quality, really nice inside, but the price is really high different, really big different, yes? I have to pay because the feeling. When I drive my car, everybody see me. Wow, what a car. This is the price. Why? The price is high. The quality is maybe same. Only the image, only the marketing. So, come back to the coffee price. I'm thinking about it, this coffee price is not expensive. This coffee price, of course, is higher than another coffee price, but the benefit that this coffee can give is much higher than the price difference. It's totally sure. You know, if somebody starts to drink this coffee and after a few days, after a few weeks later, his stomach problem is solved, the price is not questioned because the hassle problem is finished. So it's not interesting the price. The price is only until interesting the people can understand the benefit is much higher than the price difference. You know, if many sick people go to the pharmacy and never ask, how much is this drug? Never ask, because they're thinking, okay, I eat this drug, I will be healthy. Of course, it's not true, but it is how working the human mind, because the doctor told it. So, I have to solve the price problem in my mind. You know, this is not expensive. Of course, the price is higher, but the benefit is much higher than the price difference. So if I change my attitude, nobody can stop me because my commitment is really, really higher. So your homework is really important. Please write everything. Every negative thing. Every small negative thing is important because everything can block your mind. And after, you can try to cancel step by step. But no worry about it. If you cannot cancel everything, please contact your upline and please talk about it. What is your experience? But it's really important when you restart your DXN business building, your negative columns have to be empty. It's really important. Okay. So let's step the next step. Let's see the next step. You know, the strategy is really important. You have to create your strategy. You know, when I started this business, I analyzed is how working the network marketing opportunity, how working the network marketing business. And I saw two really important things. Why the people don't like this type of opportunity. Of course, the main thing they don't understand. But what is the two things? One thing, I think one of the biggest problems all over the world, most of the people heard about this type of opportunity and the past they lost money with this type of opportunity. Maybe they joined another network marketing company, they bought a big package and nothing happened, the product was not needed, and they lost the money. So this is the biggest problem. Their mind, okay, network marketing, okay, I can lose money. This is how working the world now. This is the main thing. So I know it. And of course I know maybe the people never joined another MLM company, but they know the people who lost the money with the network marketing opportunity. So the biggest problem is a risk factor. The people are afraid about it. They haven't any problem about the system, about the network marketing opportunity. They have problem because they don't want to lose your money. Of course, this is a normal way. So when I create my strategy, my DXN strategy, the focus was you cannot lose anything with this opportunity. So it was really important. Every time when I communicate, it was the main point. You cannot lose anything. You can lose only one thing, your time that you spend with this business. But you cannot lose anything. So not afraid about it. And it was my strategy, I focus it. And the second thing, you know, most of the people don't join the network marketing company because they cannot imagine I can be successful. This is the main thing. They never talk about it. Most of the people take an application form, but never start a business because they cannot imagine one time I can become a hustler, one time I can be successful. And of course, they are inside the comfort zone, is more safety. Okay, I'm a poor people, I will be the poor people too, because this is my life, I cannot do anything. So, this is a really huge target group when I think about it. The most of the people cannot believe I can do it. I can do it. So, my strategy was this. Many times I ask the members, what is your product? What do you sell when you talk about this opportunity? And most of the people answer me, László, I sell the healthy coffee. I sell the healthy life. I sell the good business opportunity. I sell the financial freedom. This is the common answer. Of course, it's nice. But my product, totally different. Every time when I talk about this opportunity, my product that I sell, you can do it. This is my product. When I talk to new people, to new prospect, I have to sell, you can do it. You can do it. And of course, I'm totally sure about it. Let's see my story. As I told you, I was a marketing man, and my company was really successful. And I know lots of successful people. And when I started this business, of course, I share for everybody this information. I started this business. Of course, most of the successful people told me, László, my friend, it is your most stupid idea. Nobody wants to buy coffee with mushroom in Europe. Forget it. It was the main point. But of course, few successful people joined under me. And after they joined to my business, I was really happy. I told myself, László, your life is solved. Now you can take a break because these really successful people started the business. So you are okay. Your future is done. But do you know what happened? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Do you know who is the person who built the biggest business under me? The Simply bus driver. The Simply bus driver and the Simply nurse. It's a couple. About 30% is coming from their network, their group, until that time. The Simply bus driver. Of course, this couple was unsuccessful in their previous MLM business many times. But I can sell them. You can do it. You can do it. So this is my product. So I create my strategy. I focus the people, and my main message: no risk, you cannot lose money, and you can do it. So it was my strategy, and you know what is the most important rules in the network marketing business? No selective. No selective. You can share everybody, it's no problem. So, create your strategy. And the next thing, you have to create your presentation. And I don't talk about the PPT presentation, forget it. So, you can create what you want to say when you meet the new people, sentence to sentence. You have to create it. And it's really important, don't talk too much. Only few words, because the product is working. After the first talking, the new prospect, the people try the coffee, take one bag, is more than enough, because the product is working. I work online too, and sometimes it's happening, For example, one of my top leaders is a Greek guy, and he found my website, and we never met before. And he contacted me via Skype, and he told me, László, I checked everything. It's amazing. I want to start immediately. I want to join, and I want to start this business in Greece. But you know, I told him it was a big surprise for him. Sorry, man. We cannot talk about the business opportunity now. First of all, you have to try the products. And after, you come back to me and you can tell me honestly, this product is good for you. After, we can talk about business opportunity. Because this is the main point. You have to feel the difference. You have to believe this product is working. You know, I'm not an actor. I really believe what I say now. And this is my experience. So, this is really important. And now, maybe you think it's a little bit slowly. You know, first we talk about the products, after the business opportunity, don't push the people. But you have to remember, I am the fastest. So, you have to create your own presentation. Why important it? You know, I spend a lot of time. I try to analyze my business, my network. And you know, it's one of the big surprises for me. Lots of time, long time, I cannot understand. The people joined our business, use the product, they are satisfied about it, but they don't do this business. Why? For example, now you are here, this is a work day. You are here because you know this is the best opportunity. And my question is, why you aren't Crown Ambassador until this time? So I try to understand what is the fact, what is the problem. And you know, after a few years, I understand it. And it was a big surprise for me. You know, most of the people, they don't do this business every time because they don't like how they have to do it. This is the main problem. Because maybe the sponsor told them, okay, you want to be successful, you have to use this way. And maybe this way is not comfortable for you. So you have to find your way. You know my story. When I joined the DXN, and of course it was good because it's not happened, but maybe if in Malaysia the people told me, László, you can be successful in this business only if you learn everything about the Ganoderma. Of course, I cannot start it because it's not interesting for me. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a natural healer, so it's not interesting for me how working the Ganoderma. It's more than enough for me, it's working. It's more than enough for me. Of course, if it is interesting for you, you have an advantage. It's good, you can talk about it. But it's really important, you have to find that way that you can enjoy. Because if you enjoy this business, if you enjoy the way how you can do this business, you want to do this business every time, all of the day. The sleeping is not needed because you have motivation. It's working. So it's not listen to me, not listen to your sponsor, only listen to myself. Because we are a true company with a true opportunity. You have to find a way what you enjoy. So I forget the product presentation. I forget the marketing presentation. I create my own presentation with my own words, not my sponsor words, not doctoral words. It is my words, and I enjoy it. You see, it's one of my biggest mentors. The name is the Simon Sinek. He's not an MLM guy. He's a really good teacher, business teacher. You can find many videos in the YouTube. Name is Simon Sinek, and he wrote a book. The book title is Start With Why. It's available this city too if you go to the bookstore. Maybe in Philippines language available too. So I really enjoy this book. And this man, I steal this picture from his Facebook page, and this is my phone cover. Every time I remember it. You know the strategy, why, how, what. This is the right step. Because when I meet the new people, what is the communication way? It's not interesting the people, it's how working the Ganoderma. It's not interesting, it's how working the DXN. It's interesting for the people why I'm joined, why I do this business. This is the most important thing in their mind. So I have to talk about it. Why I joined this company? Why I choose the network marketing opportunity? The answer is really simple. Because I want to be free. Not as a money free, the time free. It's most important. Because our time is limited, So it's really important. So my communication, my presentation, I'm talking about my why I joined this business, why I choose this company. My answer is really simple. I choose this company because the coffee, not because the Ganoderma, not because another great product, because the coffee. Because the coffee is I think, the most easy things to show is why this opportunity is working. Because everybody knows another people who drinks coffee. It's not a question. So, I built my business only with 2 products. Of course I know the best product is the Ganoderma and the Spirulina, but I never talk about it first time. Because I'm not a doctor, I'm not a natural healer. I'm talking every time only the coffee. And because, when I create my strategy, I know the statistic. About the adult population, about 80% is not a coffee customer. They are coffee addicts. Every day, they have to drink coffee. So it is really good. More than 80%. But of course, what about another 20? It's sometimes when I'm talking about this opportunity, the people answer me, okay, László, but it's not interesting for me because I never drink coffee. But I find another really important statistic. The adult population, 99%, it's a really big number, every day take a sugar. So my second product was a soap. Okay, you don't drink coffee, no problem. Here is a soap. Maybe you take a sugar every day. So these were the 2 products. Because these 2 products is working immediately. It's really important. It's working immediately. I know the Ganoderma and the Spirulina is the best, but they are not working immediately. So you start to drink this coffee and you have a stomach problem. After 2-3 days later, you can feel the difference. And if you try also, after the first using, you can feel the difference. There's no chemical things. This is natural. It's really good for the skin, for everybody. So it was my really clear strategy. I create, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy to talk about it. And the network marketing opportunity, as I told many legends inside in industry, it's a storytelling business. So the people can remember the story. So of course, when I create my presentation, I'm telling only the stories. I'm telling the bus driver story, I'm telling my story because of free time. And I have another story, and I really enjoy it. And of course, I'm sure you have many stories too, and you can share it. If you was the health problem, and now it's solved, you can tell it, because this is your own story. And you are really credible about it. So, let's see my best story that I can use. I standing in this business few years, And one day, I got the email from my foreign friends. He lives in another country, he lives in the US. And he sent me the email. László, I hope you and your family is okay. But now I watched the CNN news, and I saw your country's Hungary economy is stopped. You know, it's really huge economical problem in your country. Your currency is go down. So I really hope you are safe and your family, and good luck to you. And you know, when I read this letter, I don't understand. I can answer my friend. Sorry, my friend, I don't understand what you say. Because you know, I'm working in the cafe business. And the cafe is really special because the people every day drinks coffee independently. Is how working the local economy, is how working the local currency. Because they are coffee addict. And that people who start to use my coffee, they are not coffee addict. They are Canada coffee addict. So thank you so much. I'm really okay, and my family is really okay. Because the economical situation is not interesting for me. Everybody can understand what I say. You know, our business is really safe. And you know, when I create my strategy, you know, I saw the DXN is a really stable company. I saw it personally. I saw the factory, the farms, management, everything. So I know, okay, the DXN is stable company. But I'm thinking about it, okay, the DXN is stable, but how can I create my business stable too? How can be my business stable? You know, I do this business, how can I more stable? And I took a decision. This was a really important decision, you know. My focus, my bonus is coming many different countries. The maximum is 10% is coming from one country. Because maybe one country, problems. Any problems is possible. But it's no problem for me because another country is working. So it's really important to focus it. And I'm doing well this because it's Hungary, maybe 25%, but it's every another bonus coming is every different countries. So my business is stable too. It's not depend. Some government say, okay, this coffee is illegal in this country. It's no problem for me because it's any another country is working. So I have to focus my strategy. So, you know, I create my presentation, and of course I had to be honest to myself. Okay, László, this is your presentation. You enjoy it. Okay, if you enjoy it, let's start. It's easy. You know, one of the biggest problem for the leaders, you know, the cold call. You know what is this? You know, the cold call. If you have to call the people, never talk before, or if you have to call your friends, maybe you didn't talk the last 2 years. My experience, most of the people is really hate it. This is really outside from the comfort zone because you know the find people to call it and talking about the business opportunity. And I have to find a solution because, of course, I want to call my old friend, but it was really uncomfortable for me. And you know, you remember the main point. I have to enjoy every second in this business. So I create another cold call system. You know, I call my friends, my old friends, and you know it's how working the cold call in the network marketing business. You call, how are you? How is your family? What happened? Blah 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 blah. You know, you break through. You know, and after a few minutes later, you can say, okay, I know the really nice business opportunity. You can join, it's free. Okay, this is how working. And everybody hates it. Everybody hates it. So I'm thinking it, how can I enjoy it? Because this is not a nice job, you know. So I create another cold call. You know, I call my friend and say hello. I don't ask how are you. I told them, maybe you are really hate than I mean if your old friend call you talking about how are you, blah blah, and after a few minutes later show a new business opportunity, show new network opportunity. Of course the people say, yes, 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 yes. And I can say, okay, so you have to know now it's happening without how are you. So of course everybody was really, really friendly, enjoy, because they understand I am honest and I understand what is their mind. So it was no problem, and I enjoy it. So every time you have to find how can you enjoy this business, and I'm sure you can find a way, because we are a real company. You cannot do any mistake if you enjoy and you share what you see. And when I started this business, nothing was in Europe. Nobody believed the DXN. And of course I know I have to be really successful, really fast time, because nobody can believe it is working. So I took a decision. It was a really serious decision to myself, because when I create my presentation, I prefer the face-to-face meeting, so the person-to-person. I'm working online, but the online is really special, because you cannot influence the people, because you cannot see the people. The people check your web page, your advertisement, but you cannot influence really directly. So I want to be successful, so I prefer the offline network building tool. And I took a decision, every day 5%. It was my focus. I have to do every day 5 face-to-face meetings. It was my rules. No selected, no problem, I do this. And I told myself, László, one day, if you are lazy, and if you do only 3 presentations, you have to know tomorrow you have to do 7, because the 5 is average. No weekend, no weekdays, no holiday, every day 5 presentations. And of course, I know, if I do this few months, I can share this opportunity to lots of people, and I can find few people who is interesting. That's it. It's really simple. No selective. And it was no problem for me, because I really enjoy my presentation. So I like it. I like it. And no worry about it if you have no time every day 5%. The most important thing, you have to take a decision how many people a day, how many people a week, how working. It's really simple. You have a diary. You have a printing diary. You have a diary in your smartphone. Please check how working your life. Maybe you are a hard worker. You have a job. Maybe you have a job and you spend 9 hours in your workplace. Maybe. And you have to travel 1 hour there, 1 hour back. It's 11 years. You have to sleep maybe 6 hours. No more. But every another time you can use in this business, for this business. It's very simple. So tonight, you have to check it your diary, and you have to put your diary, this is my DXN business time. This is the way, Maybe one day you have 2 hours, another day 3 hours, weekend 8 hours. You have to put your diary. This is your DXN business time, because you want to be the free. And you have to put there the meeting. Not learning, not another thing. Every another thing is alibi work. You have to put new meeting with new people. And if you enjoy your presentation, you can do it. It's really simple. How can you use your travel time? Maybe you travel a lot because it's Philippines, lots of traffic jam, I know. You can download the training videos for your smartphone, and you can listen it. Everything. You have 2 hours every day, 1 hour there, 1 hour back, when you go to your work. You can listen, and you can be more commitment. It's very simple, because you want to be free. Your passive income is not free. You have to work hard, of course, but it's reasonable.
Yeah.
So it's really important. So create your own presentation that you enjoy. You cannot do any mistake. If you want to talk about the spirulina, you can. No problem. Okay. And the next step, it's really important. You have to work every day. It's really, really important. You know, it's not working without this. You know, lots of people come back to me and told me, László, please help me. I'm really serious about this business opportunity. I want to make money. I do this business, but it's not working for me. Please help me. And do you know what is my answer? Sorry, I cannot help you. I really want to help you, so I have a request. Please come back 1 week later, and please tell me what happened last week. What happened in last week? Do you know what happened? Most of the people never come back, because 1 week later they see nothing happened in the last week. This is why their business is not working, because their diary is empty. Their diary is empty. It's really simple. No new prospect. You cannot influence many things, but one thing you can influence. Only you can influence. How many people a day? How many presentations a week? You can influence this.
Yes.
So, consistent work, it's really important. You know, in the first time when we start this business, the first 4-5 years, I work really hard. Every day. But I really enjoy it. And after, the passive income is coming. Now is no need to work. I have a huge network, many countries, my passive income is coming. It's not depend for me. It's really important. So, I know you know this, that I talking before, but maybe you don't use this. It's really important, the quality control. Because you know, what is my mantra? Every time I want to be better and better. So every time I study my business. No? I control myself. So now I'm in the business more than 11 years. But I want to be better. I want to be more efficiency. So every time when I meet new people, after the meeting, control myself and then check what was my difference. How can I develop myself? How can I be next time better, more efficiency? So the quality control is very important. You know, most of the people do this business, and they don't understand why don't working their business. Because they never check the quality control, never check what's happening when they do this business. So it's really important. You have to see a little bit from outside. Maybe you can record my presentation. You know, you can record with your phone. You go to you can meet the new people and you can take a record. And after, you can check it. What you talk, what you tell. And you see, oh my God, it was my presentation. Of course, now you understand that people why didn't join. Okay? So, if you have a strategy, if you have a presentation, you have to check to yourself is what happened. And you have to develop. You know, this is nothing special. This is really simple thing. You know, only you have to check yourself. You have to talk about interesting things. And you know, your goal, after your first presentation, the people have to try the products. Minimum 1 bag coffee. Because if they try, you can feel the difference. Okay. So quality control, it's really important. And of course, I control not only the presentation, I control everything. Because when I started this business, I thinking this is a business. So I want a business income. Most of the people join the DXN and I saw, okay, this is amazing company with amazing product. I enjoy it. I enjoy the event. I come in every time. But they didn't do anything. They are thinking this is their hobby. Because this is nice. It's good feeling. But if you're thinking this is your hobby, you can get the hobby income. It's how working the hobby income. If you have a hobby, you spend money. Spend money, not get money, not earn money. Every time I'm thinking, this is my business. So I'm thinking, I do it, then a business. And this is a normal way. Somebody has a company, somebody has a small business. Every time is checking the number, checking the strategy, checking everything. This is totally the same. The quality control is really important. And the next step, most of the people never heard about it, the follow-up. The follow-up. What can be the worst thing in your DXN life? Do you know? Maybe one day you show this opportunity one of your friends. And these friends told you, sorry, it's not interesting. And you forget it. You never follow up him. And maybe 2 years later or 3 years later, you meet this person again. Do you know where? It's a diamond gathering. And they get their pin. But they are not under you. Because they didn't do this. So follow-up is really important. You can lose a lot of money if you not use it. How working my follow-up system? It's really simple. I got lots of no. But it is no problem for me because this is not my problem. So I share this opportunity with somebody and tell me, László, it is not interesting for me. When I heard it, of course I know this no is not called to me. This no is not called the DXN. This no is called his life situation. Because now maybe his feeling is okay. He has a good job, maybe he has time. He's thinking, okay, it's enough for me now. I don't want more. No problem. Something is happening. But I use the system. And I call it 3 months rules. So 3 months later, I call this man again. No push, nothing. Only I say, you have to know I'm here in the DXN business, I'm really enjoying it, and I call you because maybe your thinking is changed. So this is a really simple question, can we talk about it? Maybe you can start this opportunity or not. And of course, he can say, no, it's not interesting. It's no problem for me. But 3 months later, I call him again and I tell him, you have to know I have a system. I call it in the 3 months rules. Every 3 months, I contact that people, he told me no, because maybe his life situation has changed. So I call now only because the 3 months is spent and maybe your answer can be different. Maybe no. And he told me, sorry, it's not interesting for me. Nothing push, only the simple question. But 3 months later, I don't call him. I only send a message. 3 months rules, that's it. Every 3 months, I send a message, email, SMS, WhatsApp. And maybe 1 year later, 2 years later, 3 years later, it's changed something. Maybe his job is finished. Maybe he has an economical crisis, everything, financial problem. And they can say, okay, start now. So it's really important, I have to be his mind, the best alternative if something is happening. So the follow-up is really important. And of course, I follow up my leaders too. So now I want to share with you my most important experience in the DXN business. This is the most important message to you. So, you know, this business is really simple. Everybody can Chrome ambassador more faster than me. Because what is the rules? You have to define only 20 people who want to make money without your push. Who want to make money alone. Only 20 people. This is a really small amount, yes? It's not a big number, 20 people. 20 people who drink coffee every day, that's it. But how can you find 20 people if you spend your very limited time with that people who don't want to make money? Of course, you cannot find 20 people because it is your wasting time. You have to know the most important rules. More than 90% who join under you, they join not because they want to make money, they join because they want to steal your valuable business time. This is really hard words, but it's true. I wouldn't like any misunderstanding. They are great people, but they are time stealers. You have to know they have to spend your free time with them, not your business time, because they don't want to make money. This is the most important experience that I want to share with you. Because how can I find 20 people if you spend your limited business time with that people who don't want to make money? It's no way. You haven't time. So how working my business? Somebody is joined under me. Of course, I'm really excited because the new people is coming. I'm really happy. But I share with them my rules and regulation. It's how working my business. So the most important thing that I share with them, you have to know, you build your business, not my business. It's really important. You build your business. You build your future, not my future. So you have to know, in the future, I never call you. Why didn't do this business? I never call you. It's not interesting for me. It's interesting for you. But I am your sponsor. You can call me anytime. And of course, I want to help you. But you have to ask me. I never push you. You have to understand this is your business. You can call me anytime, and I help you. I give you the full support. But in the future, I never call you, because this is your business. So most of the people sponsoring new people, and they are thinking, okay, my co-ambassador business is coming. But somebody join under you is nothing, because there's no limit. The registration is free. Everybody can join. This is nothing. The question is, the people want to make money alone or not? This is the question. Okay. So if somebody join me, okay, it's nice. But it's nothing. I never call them, please do this business because it's important for me. No, it's not important for me. It's important for you. Okay. I know many people, many people who drink coffee every day. Yes? When I'm talking about it, you can do this business. I suggest to you the test. The test. It's two type test. One type is how big is this business opportunity. So I suggest if you're thinking you cannot do this, please try to do this first. Please create a list. Please write a name, this list. And please write that people name who know these people drinks coffee. So no selected, not this is the criterion. It's somebody want to make money, somebody want to be free. It's not a criterion. You know, the target group, you know, he or she drinks coffee. Please try to do the list and write every names without any selection. I guarantee you cannot finish this list because you know unlimited people who drink coffee. And another way, you know unlimited people who take sugar every day. So this is your business. This is your business. Okay? No selectivity. You know, the bus driver, the most successful people under me. Okay? Simply bus driver. No selective. And another thing, you know, the people thinking, oh, okay, as László told, is okay, I understand, but you know, I'm different style. I cannot take the same level of presentation. I cannot, you know, I haven't any experience about the marketing. I cannot think. No problem, no problem. You know, I want to show you now, you can become ambassador. Don't believe me, please take a test. Okay, please take this test. Every time I suggest my darling too. So, maybe you have a job, yes? How many people has a job? Please think. Okay, only few, okay, it's good. How many people has relatives? Relatives, do you have relatives? Everybody? Somebody has a friend? Okay, so let's step by step. Maybe you have a job. Please take a test. Tomorrow and after tomorrow, when you go to your workplace, only one rule. Please don't talk about the DXN. Please don't talk about these products. Please don't talk about the business opportunity. Only do one thing. It's really seriously. Please use our products in front of your colleagues. So this is another coffee. Okay, that's it. You can use another products too. And really important, remember the rules. Don't talk about this opportunity. What is happening? Maybe the first week, maybe the first month, but sure it can be happening. Your colleagues will ask you, "Hi, why do you use this coffee? Why? What is this?" And if somebody takes this question, please remember the rules. So not switch on the presentation mode and take the catalog and the application for. No, forget it. Only answer the question. Only answer the true things. I use this coffee because this coffee solves my stomach problem. I use this coffee because my feeling is better from that time that I use this coffee. The true things. I use this coffee because my friend suggests to me who solved this stomach problem. That's it. And do you know what's happening? Your colleagues is not interested in the network marketing opportunity. It's not interesting the DXN, the MLM, not interesting. But they're interested in the product benefit. And they want to try. And you can think, okay, I can bring you. That's it. And after they have a product benefit too, you can answer, would you like this coffee free? You can share this. You can take a test. Everybody can do this. No, without any working, without any presentation. I'm sure. Don't believe me. Please try it. Please try it. It's working. And if you do this, you can become ambassador. If you find 20 people who want to make money, you can become ambassador. Without any knowledge, without any presentation technique. You know, as I see today, only few people has a job. So, and other people can say, that's okay, it's nice, but it's not working for me because I have a job. So, please test another thing, you know. As I told you, you have friends. And maybe tomorrow or next week, you go with a coffee shop, you know, and talking something. And you have to remember the rules. Don't talk about the business, don't talk about the product. But when your friends order some drinks, you order only hot water. And don't talk about it. I guarantee you, your friends will ask you, why do you order only hot water? And you have to remember the rules. Don't presentation mode, no flyer, no application form. Only answer the question. I drink only this coffee every time because it's really good for my health. That's it. Don't believe me, please try it. You know it's what happened when I started teach this method. You know, it's few people come back to me, László, I have a problem. It's not working for me. You know, it's I haven't workplace, I haven't friends. What can I do? You know, and it's another test. It's working amazing. Please try it. You know, the Christmas season is coming, so you have a relatives, and you know it's how working. Your relatives invite you. Whole family is there. You know, it's and you have to remember the rules. But what's happening after the lunch? The host will ask you, somebody, would you like to drink coffee? And of course, you can say, sorry, no, I asked for the hot water. And what will happen? Your relatives will ask you, why do you want only hot water? No presentation mode, only answer the question. That's it. Don't believe me, please try it. Of course, it's maybe you told me, okay, my relative never asked me, would you like to drink coffee? So you cannot try. But it's available another way. And it's working for everybody. I use it all the time. It's amazing. I really enjoy it. You know, somebody arrives your house. And of course, you are a good host. And you can ask, would you like to drink a coffee? And most of the people say yes. Do you know this how working in my house? Somebody come to my house. My wife asks, would you like to drink a coffee? I say yes. My wife bring the guest a normal coffee, not the normal coffee. This is normal coffee. And my wife bring me a hot water and a sachet coffee. And no presentation, no nothing. I drink my coffee. And of course the guest me, why do you drink this coffee? Oh, you know, this is a mushroom, the coffee with mushroom. I'm not sure you enjoy it, but it is the best. That's it. And you take a question. And you know what I say? You know it's really important. No need to taste it. Because if you taste it, you can feel, this is a coffee. If you want to feel the difference, you have to drink minimum one bag. Minimum one box. You have to drink. Because you know, if somebody, you know, this is your wasting money. If you share the sachet coffee, it's not working. Because if you share one sachet coffee, you can lose your money. Because somebody tried this coffee, okay, this is a coffee. I cannot taste the mushroom, but they cannot feel the benefit. The benefit can feel only the people drink this coffee minimum few days. After one sachet is nothing happening. So you lose money if you share. You have to share the one bag. You know, I learned a really interesting thing from my downline. So it is not my idea. You know, it's how thinking the human. You know, you take one box coffee, you know, this is the best. And of course, you want to sell it. So, you want to sell it, but the human now, 2019, really hate somebody want to sell something. They answer, no, I wouldn't like to buy anything. The close immediately. You know, this is how working. Because they want to sell. They want to sell, they don't want. Okay, please try another way. Maybe it can be working in Philippines too. So, when you meet the new people, give the special offer about the coffee. Don't sell. You can say this. Here is a box of coffee I give you. Now it is free for you. But if you are not satisfied with this coffee, you can give back. For example, the half box or one sachet inside, and it was free for you. But after you drink this whole box, and if you feel the difference, you can pay later after you finish this box. This is my offer. Okay, please try it. Please try it. And you have to say it's really important. Don't share this box for another people. Only you drink, and only drink this coffee. And I guarantee you, after a few days later, you can feel the difference. But if you are not satisfied, please come back. Please give back one sachet, two sachets. It's not interesting for me, and it was free for you. But if you are satisfied, you can pay later. So, do you know is how working the human mind? How much the 3-in-1 cafe is here? How many pesos? About?
One bag?
Yes, one bag.
In Philippine money, 450 pesos.
Okay, 450. So, how working the human mind? When you give this offer, more than 70% of the people thinking, what happening now? This man thinking about me. I haven't 460 peso. I cannot pay one box coffee. Of course, I want to pay immediately because it's nothing for me. It's 460. It's nothing. How can you thinking about me? I haven't this money. How is working the human mind? Because if you want to sell, they don't buy. They don't want to buy. But if you don't sell, if you want to give the later payment, they think, no, I can pay immediately. Please try it. Please try it. Few people will accept your offer. But in my 11 years experience, never happened somebody cheat my 460 peso. Because this is nothing. This is not a big amount. But you can sell more easily one box coffee. Please try it. And please try presentation method. Don't talk about the business, only show you use this opportunity. Use this product. So, come back to the sponsoring. It's really important. My way, this is your business. Somebody join, it's nothing. I want to find only 20 people who want to make money alone. This is my goal, this is my target. Not this is the final goal, but this is the main point because I want to be the Crown Ambassador, and when I am Crown Ambassador, I can optimize my bonus because it's nobody can block me under me, it's the high level. So that's it. And somebody join and don't do anything, no problem, because I have time to find another people. It's the sponsorship is really important. I can talk about it. It's lots of hours, but of course now I haven't time. Only one thing, please remember what I told you. The main point is efficiency. This is the main point. So somebody join under me. I share with them my rules. You build your business, not my business. But the first step, of course, you have to educate yourself about the DXN. But now our situation is really comfortable because everything is available in the internet. So I send them the video list. This is my start seminar. This is the product presentation from Jane. This is. Please, you can download, put your smartphone and listen. And take your question. And it's really important, if you are ready, these videos, what I suggest to you, please come back to me and we can consult it. Do you know what's happening? Most of the people never come back. But it's no problem for me because I know they don't want to make money. That's it. I can spend another people my business time who want to make money. That's it. It's really automatically. So this is how working my business, and I want to share with you the news story, and it is really important. Really important. You know, everybody who is in this room now, everybody knows this is the best opportunity, but most of the people cannot communicate it because the communication is another way. So, you know, I'm a marketing man, and a few years back, I walking in Dubai, in the shopping mall, and I saw, I stopped in the newspaper agent, and I saw the newspaper. It was this newspaper cover. And when I saw it, I told myself, wow, this is the message. You know, this is really clear message. You know, this is a touristic magazine, and you know, they communicate inside this magazine is 300 vouchers, 300 discount coupon. And if you buy this magazine, maybe it's a few dirham, your benefit can be 70,000 dirham. It's about 17,000 US. So you can thinking about it. You spend only 3 US and you can get 17 US benefit. Any question? If you are a tourist, any question? Of course no. Because you spend few US and you can benefit a huge difference. It's very simple. You know, yellow color and black color. No, they don't use a nice picture about Dubai. This marketing message is the best in my life. You know, it's really clearly, no question. Of course, this is a theoretical question. Any question, of course, is no. I want to buy immediately. So it happened a few years back, and of course, I was a tourist, so I bought this newspaper, and of course, maybe I don't remember, I used few coupons, but my time was limited. So I bought this newspaper, and I arrived my home, and I put my desk. But this summer, I found it. And you know, every time I'm thinking about it, how can I be more efficiency? So I found this newspaper, and I'm thinking about it. We are here in the DXN, and I'm totally sure we can create our newspaper cover. Then can be same direction. So I try to find the best words, and I create our DXN message. Would you like to see it?
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, can I see it? So, this is our newspaper cover. It's very simple. And this is the main points, you know, the main message. You know, no risk. Of course, most of the people are afraid about it. No risk, no investment, no needed money if you want to be free. 26 years of success. This is not a question, it's working or not. The company is stable or not, because 26 years we are here. You know, the 15th largest direct selling company. You know, most of the people talking another business opportunity, another MLM company. Please tell me, what is your company rank in this list? Most of the company, of course, is not in this list. So, 15th largest direct selling company. We have more than 100 different great products. If you don't like a coffee, you can take a tea, soap, another. You can find. If you don't like a 3-in-1 coffee, you can find another type coffee. You know, more than 1 billion US turnover. 8 millions, more than 8 millions registered member. You know, most of the people are afraid, I'm a test man. You know, no, you are not a test man. Another 8 million use these products. It's working. Okay, and the real passive income is here because the product is working without the business opportunity. The real passive income is here. The people buy this product not because the qualification, because they want to use it. And now, here, it's available. So it's not that it's not come. And the registration is free. No registration fee. No, it's free. The company and the sponsor earn money from the product turnover, not because they have fee. No registration fee. So, any question? Any question? Would you like to register?
Yes.
So it's really simple. Everybody can understand it. It's really clear message. No blah blah. You know, you can share it. Of course, you can share it in the social media. You know, it's working. I test it. You know, it's really simple. Everybody can understand. You know, any question? Of course no. You know, if you want to use it, is it free for you? You can ask the management. I give them. Okay. You can put another message. Some people use another version. Any question? Please comment your WhatsApp number. Please give the comment your WhatsApp number, and you can contact with them. That's it. But no question. If somebody wants to do something, this is the opportunity. So I was really excited when I created this magazine cover, and later I thinking, how can I create another one about the product? Would you like to see?
Okay. Yeah.
Please. Yes! So, you know, the main product is the coffee. So it's really simple. You know, everybody can understand it. You know? Do you know people who drink coffee? Of course, yes. You know, do you want to make money? Yes. The opportunity is here. It's here. It's available. No investment, no risk. 26 years, 8 million customers. That's it. You know, nothing special. It's really clear, really direct message. The people is needed because now the world is changed. You know, the people is want the instant solution. You know, really clear instant solution. It's here. We can give them because we are a real company with a real opportunity. So, what do you think? It's simple? Yes. Simple? Yes? Yes? Simple, you know? I create my favorite t-shirt, you know, the Diamond Street, 1 to 20. You can only walk. As Dr. showed you, you know? You can walk in this street and you can arrive the last house, you know, it's a Crown Ambassador level. And the question, can you do it? Yes! I'm confused, sorry, please. Yes! So this is my main message. You can do this business. I'm sure there's no needed the education, no needed the money, only your time needed. Only your time needed and your efficient work. Every another thing is available. Every another thing is here. Only your efficient work needed at it. And you can do this business. You can be Crown Ambassador. Nothing special. Okay. So, at the end, I created a really simple website. It's you can see the DXN MLM.com, and I want to share with you a story. What do you think? This website name is good? Is it DXN What do you think is good? Yes. Good. I think this is the best. But you have to know, when I joined the DXN, this website address was not available because somebody already bought it. So it was a reserve. But I never give up. You know, if you go to the internet, you can check every domain name. One day is finished. You know, the owner has to renew. And this is a public information. What is the expired date? And I put my diary the expired date. And the first year, the person I have, I don't know who is he, renew. But the second year, he didn't renew. And I was there immediately. And I bought it. The price is only 10 US. 10 US, I bought it. So I want to suggest to you, please don't put your diary when it's expired, because of course, every year I renew this domain, so it's no need. So, and I create the YouTube channel. I think the most amazing tools in the life now, not only the business life, in the life, in the YouTube. Because everything is there. If you have any problem, any question, you can put the YouTube and you can find. You know, if you want to cook something, please put the YouTube. If you want to do anything, please put the YouTube. And it's there, it's free. So I create my YouTube channel. There is available more than 300 training videos, more than 20 different languages. It's free for you. You can download it. You can create your own YouTube channel and you can upload it. Maybe you're thinking, okay, I'm not an IT expert. It's how working. How can I create the YouTube channel? Please put the YouTube. How can I create my own YouTube channel? And you can find free tutorial videos and you can do it. You don't know is how working the WhatsApp. You can put the YouTube. How working? What is the best WhatsApp tips? And you can find. Everything is there. Everything is free. So my every video is free. Many different languages. If you enjoy, you can use. So now you know the world is changed. It's a sad thing, but the people don't like to read the books, but they want to read. They want to watch videos. Many videos available. We create lots of company videos. You can use. You can share. This is more professional than the simple presentation. You know, my team, together with my team, we created a documentary movie that I saw it before this presentation. We created this 4 years before for the members. Because, you know, this is more professional than we talk about the DXN. So, and last, I want to talk my more easy project. Maybe you heard about it, but it's a small story because it's too much time. You know, maybe you see I'm really enjoying my DXN life. So, and of course, I want really enjoy my DXN life long term. So, I know the more easy, the noni, it's one of the most anti-aging products in the world. So I took a decision. Before I wasn't 50 years old. It was 2 years back. So I took a decision from my 50th birthday. Every day I will drink 1 bottle of Morinzi. You know, now it's only 2 years. It's nothing special. But maybe 20 years later, you will see the big difference in the 50 years and the 70 years. But you know, it will be 20 years later. So it's really important, you know, this is a prevention. And I really believe this product. And now this is my mission. I want to share with people. This is really simple. You can shake it, open the bottle and drink it. That's it. And this is working, I'm totally sure. So, and every day I record it when I drink my Morinzi. Of course, this is nothing special, you know, it's not a motivation video. Every day I drink 20 seconds, it's nothing. But after the 1 year, I create the video. It's what happened in the first year. It's only 3 minutes. So now I want to share with you this small video.